One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for a gap. It's McCoby. Still on his feet at the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's McCoby. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance.
Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. To throw, it's Carr. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Gives it on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give on the inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 45 on its way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Using his legs, it's McCoby. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Buying some time. There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it on the run. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Love. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Fields. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll put in play from the 27, first down. Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Number 38 on to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone when my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's locked. And he's knocked down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down play from the gun. Hauls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for space. It's Love. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck, really nice job by the linebacker there.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He'll do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. That's caught. It's Fields.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense putting points on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoby. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The play action fake. quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. They just keep firing. Got him downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
First down, Purdue.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unloads to the wideout. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Using his legs, it's Love. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Under fire. Quarterback moving.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot will just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Pauly. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle their guys.
Here comes the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. And he's dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Running to the left. Turning it on! Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football, finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds, but how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. trying to bully their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Irish! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to ULM. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The short hands, it's McCoby.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. He's out past the 35. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
41, Purdue, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. And the returner will be dragged down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The inside handoff. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Pulls it, fired complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Handoff from the gun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Carr. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swann, so big playmaking is always a possibility. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan State.
Quarterback on the keeper.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The run from the shotgun. And some room to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll test the right side. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
That's a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Makes his man miss. There he goes. Touchdown, Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Boilermakers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
First down, Purdue.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. And the defense, got him at the 27.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. To the air, it's Carr. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. On target to the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Gonna run it. It's locked. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try the toss to the left. Finds a little space. Past the first down marker and still running. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play.